Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the November 7th, 2020 edition of Pro Wrestling Throwdown. I'm Caleb Black, Luke the Big Dog Williams, our in-studio producer, the mighty Max Fury, and it is time for Today in Wrestling History. For this segment, as you know, we turn it over to Maximilian Furious to get some birthday shout-outs, to get some significant happenings in the histories of pro wrestling. Max, take it away!
All right, let's jump right in on both feet. Jumping in some birthdays. Actually, I missed one last week.
Did you?
On November 1st, Billy Gunn turned 57.
Jesus Christ.
I don't look that good now at 30.
Hold on, time out. Billy Gunn's 57?
That's insane.
57.
He's still telling people to suck it. That's weird.
Well,
That's like your grandfather, man. That's messed up.
And
Grandpa Ass is coming to the table.
pass me those potatoes and suck it.
Beyond the gravy. Suck it.
moving on,
Suck it.
today is Joey Ryan's birthday.
Oh,
Turned 41.
fuck you, Joey Ryan.
However,
Giant piece of
You
shit.
bag of shit.
it also would have been the birthday of King Kong Bundy.
Well,
Okay,
happy
from now
birthday,
on,
King Kong.
Joey Ryan has decided. We've decided he doesn't get a birthday.
Joey
It
Ryan.
will now be in remembrance of King Kong.
There was
Alright,
an
he's
embargo.
his birthday.
Fucking
Okay.
shitbag piece of shit motherfucker. Sorry.
Yeah, would have been King Kong Bundy's birthday. We lost
Right on.
him last year.
Yeah.
Back in like
Yeah, and you mentioned that to me, but when we were heading to film the show, I didn't realize it had been a year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Ted DiBiase Jr.
Another crook.
Be celebrating his birthday behind bars.
He's 38.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Keith Lee, smooth operator,
Smooth operator.
turned 36 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
say this wrong. I already know it.
Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, that guy. That's exactly
I knew
what
exactly
I said.
what
That is
It's sad that you knew exactly who he was going to say, yeah.
From
The greatest-
NJPW, he'll turn 33 this week.
I want
Still so young.
a brief takeaway. Kazuchika Okada is the greatest professional wrestler on the planet right now. Makes Undertaker money at NJPW. Is an established star and is only 33
years old. That is amazing to me.
That mother effer is going to live forever, make more money than God, and hats off to him for it.
That's almost blasphemous towards Randy Orton, but I'm going to let it go.
I'm just going to let that one slide. You're lucky, though. Lucky he's in a giving mood. Max will give us and take us away.
Also celebrating birthdays this
Shame.
week, Chris Jericho.
Oh,
How old's Jericho going to be?
51 years old.
50.
the demo god.
That's close.
Be 50.
COVID king.
Pete Dunne,
Pete Dunne.
done. That's exactly what I said. Stop correcting me.
I knew what he said. Them 2 points up high.
Yeah.
That's agree. Those are mine now.
Cowboy Bob Orton, the father of the single greatest wrestler of all time,
Yeah.
14-time champion Randy Orton's father.
Who got beat up in a bathroom by my dad. True story. My dad beat up Bob Orton in a bathroom.
Yeah, whatever. Bob Orton he's going to turn 70. Katie Lee Burchell.
Katie Lee Burchell.
That's what I said. Shut up. She's going to have her 40th birthday.
I see.
Or not.
Happy birthday to her.
Ryback.
Ryback, right on. How old's Ryback?
She's going to turn 39.
Damn, Ryback's 39.
Wow. Wow. I think he was a little
Roy's
older.
celebrating a birthday this week. She'll turn 28.
The corn-fed meathead Skip Sheffield.
Also, Leo Rush turned 26.
So I say he's only 26.
He's pretty young.
Disco Inferno. Yeah. Turned 53. I also thought he was
He's still
older.
pretty young, yeah.
He's my favorite.
He's my favorite. Briscoe.
We got Hiroshi.
Tanahashi.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't read my own writing. That's exactly what I said. So just get
Well,
over
when
it.
it's written in hieroglyphics.
Celebrate 44th birthday.
44?
Sarah Del Rey celebrate her 40th birthday. Sunil Sai. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
36. And that does it on birthdays for the week.
All right. Well, happy birthday, one and all, except Joey Ryan.
Yeah, fuck you, Joey
Yes.
Ryan, piece of shit.
And again, if anybody has any birthday shout-outs, get them to us, and we will get them out.
Yeah.
I'm going to move on to some history.
History.
We're going to jump in the telephone booth, Bill and Ted, and we're going to go back in ways a little bit to 1994. Randy Savage leaves the WWF on November 7th, 1994. Tell me about it, Luke.
Funny story. Notice how you asked me. Funny story about that is that he was actually supposed to be on Raw that day.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing the color commentary with Vince McMahon, and just up and decided not to come. He was like, I want to wrestle again. Vince would see the appeal for the Macho Man. Boy, was fucking Vince wrong. And was like, well, I just don't see the credibility of you being champion or anything like that again. And then what did he do? He went to WCW that day.
Yep.
Within a month was their heavyweight champion. Yep. And ended up holding the WCW heavyweight championship like 6 more times.
Not to mention went on to have the greatest heel run in professional wrestling
Him and DDP
in the
stuff,
90s.
I'll put it against anybody.
Was the top heel in the business. Was number one.
But yeah, he was supposed to be on Raw. Even Vince McMahon thought he was going to be there.
Yep.
And they were like, Randy isn't here. And he's like, okay. So then he went on television and was like, don't know where Randy is, yada, 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 but we respect you and this, that, and the other, and future endeavor and this, that, and the other. Very next week, he showed up on Nitro.
Yep. Macho Man, yep.
Also, on November 7th, 2005, because it is history, TNA made their announcement for their first video game.
Yeah.
And
I own that game.
How did that go over for them?
I rented the video game when it first came out from like the last living Blockbuster. And
there's actually still one left.
There was a scratch on the video game. As soon as I got it, was unplayable. Took it back, walked back up to Blockbuster, got my money back. That's how it went.
I own the game.
It was
I bought the
fucking horrible.
The game wasn't as bad as a lot of them I've seen. The ECW games were a whole lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, let's not talk about Backstage Assault because that just make me angry. And I don't want to
WWF aggression.
Oh, God. The race car crash time or whatever it's called. Fucking horrible. WrestleMania, what was it? 18 for the GameCube, where you had to fight like hooligans. It wasn't even a wrestling game. It was horrible. Anyway, TNA's game wasn't bad for the first attempt, but the licensing and stuff, they were going to come out with a second game, but the people who created the first game, the licensing and everything, went bankrupt.
Yep.
And along with that, tanked all of the rights to the video game.
I see.
Yep.
And also, NJPW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Power Struggle. Get a pay-per-view that is normally right around the same time every year.
Mm-hmm.
Happens to be tonight.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give that a shout-out as well.
It's going to culminate the end of the G1 Classic. And actually, it airs tonight. It'll actually be early this morning.
Yeah.
Or early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we usually get it here around like 2 a.m.
Around 2 a.m. So, the culmination of the G1 Climax.
I know, because one year we decided to come here and watch it, and we were up until 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So,
12-hour pay-per-view.
Pro Wrestling Power Struggle tonight, featuring that guy that I said his name correctly
Kazuchika Okada.
Happy birthday.
Be sure to scope that out on NJPW World, not a sponsor, but the app is amazing.
Yeah.
It's
you also
cheap,
get
affordable.
access to AAA content, AJPW content, some old TNA content. They got a lot to go through with that app, so make sure you check it out.
For sure.
Guys, that's going to close us up for today in wrestling history. Tell us your thoughts on some of the historic moments like TNA's video game. You can do that by finding us on Facebook at facebook.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown. You can find us on Twitter.
Tell us about your favorite Randy Savage moments.
Oh, yeah. At Pro Wrestling TD. Send us an email at prowrestlingthrowdown@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, find us on the YouTube, and check us out on Twitch because we're going to start live streaming every week. Stay tuned for our deep dive on half of the Impact World Tag Team Champions, Josh Alexander, coming up next.
Oh, yeah!
Macho Man.